It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. And they bring him down to the 32-yard line. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Ball handed off. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st and 10 now for the offense. The linebacker shifting around now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Using his legs, it's Alston. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Knight. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And now the handoff. Running through the tackle. Finding space at the 20. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Throws it to the right, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's good as he throws it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to pass. It's Mateer. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Sategna.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Ott. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down. They're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go all the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Back to throw. It's Knight. Quick throw to his receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. finds his man. It's Cobb. Making people miss. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Close to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he keeps it. And that run produces a decent gain. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. They'll run it from the gun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wide out. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Steps out after a solid gain on 3rd and long, but not enough for a first. It's going to be 4th down here.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. They'll ride the back again here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Wrap down the middle. It's Howard. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB keeper all the way. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Throwing off play action. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Add 6 more points to the total. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Gibson. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Drops back in the gun. The sure hands. It's Burks. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab made by the tight end. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He escapes the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. Gets some. Look at that. He's still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. the Auburn offense back out on the field. Handoff running right. Has the first down and more. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Here's that defense shifting again. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Knight. The pocket breaking down. That's real wind. It's Cobb. A gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? On the ground, it's Robinson. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
With the catch, it's Burks. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
To throw, it's Mateer. Grab down the middle, it's Ott. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Knight. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, this is a great job by the offense here of spreading out the defense, creating those vertical seams. But you can almost feel the quarterback once he got this defense spread out. He had his eyes on one guy, his receiver, the receiver that can fly. Nice throw and another big gain.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. To throw, it's Knight. Caught over the middle, it's Howard. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. To the air. It's Mateer. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having